we always hope that we'll have successful outcomes as founders, and a successful exit is in many people's on many people's bucket list. You've had one of those. For people who are watching this, who are founders, who are considering perhaps selling their company in time, what advice would you have from your experience?
Yeah, it's a good question. Look, I think, don't think about the exit too early. Focus on building, and there are always the natural companies that could acquire you, right? So that tends to be the big boys in whatever sector you're in, right? There's nothing wrong to start flirting with those boys very early on. Flirting in the sense that you're dressing up the woman, and making her look a little bit more attractive each time you talk to these guys. And you can meet them at seminars or summits, or ask them for the casual coffee, not in the context that you're trying to sell them or get an investment, but that you want to stay friendly and say that you're open-minded. And if there is ever a partnership that could be struck, we're very interested, and we can learn from each other. We have a new take on this particular sector, and you guys have been around forever, and your depth of knowledge and experience, maybe we can marry those two, right? So I think, with Berta, we were flirting with them for about 6 years before they bought us. And towards the end, there was 3 companies bidding at us. I think don't overthink. Don't think about the exit too early. It's not bad to have an idea of who it might be, but I would also say that you might be surprised that the one you thought would buy you, it's not that. It's quite the opposite. It's somebody that comes along and sees a value that you didn't think of, and that would fit whatever they have planned to do in a way, and therefore they acquire you, right? So, that can also happen. I will also say that once you get into that conversation, everything has a time frame for when something is ripe for acquisition or not. And if you miss this window of opportunity, the window is open and you don't climb through, the window may never open again, and the timing for you to exit might not be there. So on the one hand, I'm saying don't rush it, don't overthink it. On the other hand, I'm saying once it's open, you have to decide whether will that happen again or not. So, and that depends a little bit on the sector and what you're doing, because certain things are very hot and then they go super cold, and it's like, I can tell you it would be very hard to sell my business today.